Hello everyone, welcome again to my channel. Today in this Grid DFS series of videos, we will discuss our fourth problem, that is 695, max area of island. So the problem statement is saying you will be given with one grid of 0 and 1. 1 means land and 0 means water. So if you check here, 1 is denoted as a different color and that is a land, and 0 means water. Now if a cell which is also one connected vertically or horizontally, then they are all connected and they can form one island. So this is one island, and if you check here, this all these cells are vertically and horizontally connected. So this is also one island. This is one island, this is one island, this is one island, and this particular piece is also an island. But you may think like totally this one is an island, but that is not the case, because maybe they are connected, but that is not horizontally or vertically. Diagonally they are connected, but we will not consider that. Only if they are connected horizontally or vertically, then we can say that is completely forming one island. Okay. So our goal is to find the island which has maximum area. So if you look here, this particular island has area as 6. Other than that, every other has less space, like 5 or 1 or 4, right? So that's why the answer is 6. And here if you check, it is mentioned that the answer is not 11 because the island must be connected 4 directionally. Now before going to the solution, I will tell you to must watch this video LeetCode 200 number of island. This is just the same variation of the problem. We have to just change 2 lines in this problem, then only we can get the solution. In number of island problem, same grid is given to you. They just wanted to know that how many islands are present. But here they what they want to know is the island which has highest area, right? So these are similar problem. So go through this video, and then if you come back, you can easily solve this problem. So if you have watched the previous video, you know how to solve this kind of problem. So we have to apply DFS and we have to mark our area, right? So we will scan the entire grid one by one. Then we'll check if we can find any one. Whenever we will get an one, then from that one, four direction we have to call again the DFS function. So we have to go left, right, top and down. Okay, and we have to check further we can go or not. So here if you check, the side cells are 0 and one call is going out of the boundary. So that means all this area we can't go, we can't proceed. So we have to just simply mark this as visited, maybe by some number 2 or 3, okay, as per your choice, rather than 0 and 1. That means visited. Now if you check again and come here, you get another one. So here if you call 4 directionally DFS, then you can reach here, other will throw as 0. Then from there you can connect this one and this one, right? So you can completely make all this area visited. Visited means what will happen? So as we are only searching for one, so whenever the control will go from this and again come here, so this one will not be picked because this is already a part of this island and it is converted to 2 or any other number, right? So what we will do is whenever we are going, so whatever cells we are traversing, that we will keep on count. So here one cell we have traversed, here 4 cell we have traversed, and if we create a max variable, okay, so that max variable will keep track of the number of area of the island which is maximum. So obviously that one will be replaced with 4 now. Then when it will come here, it will affect all these 4, so it will remain 4 only. Here it will affect all this 5, so it will become 5, and here it will be 6, and then we have to update this as 6 because it is greater than 5, and here also we will get 5. Okay, so our answer will be 6, means 6 is the highest area of an island. Now we will check how to write the program and how to do this DFS calls. So before that, if you check the number of island problem here, so this was the code for number of island. I will show you how by changing one or two line you can get the solution for this maximum area of island problem. So this was the grid. Okay, so what in number of island problem the answer we want, that is 3, because 3 island is formed. But here in this case, what we want? The maximum area of island. So the answer will be 3 because 3 is the highest area. So in this problem, what we are doing? We were starting a DFS call from a cell which has value as 1. Okay, so we are traversing all the cells and checking if a particular cell is 1, then we are starting a DFS call from there. And in the DFS call, what we are checking? So in the DFS call, if it is going out of the boundary or the cell is 0 or it is visited, that time we are just simply returning. Okay. If it is not the case, then we are making that cell as visited and then we are firing this DFS call in the 4 direction, top, left, down and other side, right? So in this case, what will be change is here we want the area. So whenever we are doing a DFS call, that time we are just making that one DFS call is over. That means we are making count plus plus. So here one DFS call is made. We are doing count plus plus. Here we are doing count plus plus. So that way means 3 complete DFS call we made. So our count is 3. But here what we have to do is along with the DFS call, we have to calculate the area also, right? So what we can do is this method we can change as this. Okay, so if you look at here, we have to return an integer now because you have to calculate the area then return, right? So instead of return we can make a return 0 and here also return 0. Okay, means if we can't go further in that area direction, so that time we are returning 0. Or else what we can do, we can do a 1 plus all the DFS calls result. That means here if you check for this particular case, so suppose this is 1. So from here we can go to 4 direction, right? So if we do a 1 plus the result of other DFS calls, so what will happen in that case? All these 4 will return 0 and then a plus 1. So it will be 1 it will return, right? So that is the same thing we are trying to do here. And here what changes we required? So we are doing a DFS call and then that time we are doing the count plus plus. But instead of that, what we have to do is we have to keep one max variable here. So which will have the maximum area. So initially it will be 0. Then in a DFS call, whatever value will be returned, so that if that is the like greater than the previous max, then we have to update the max. And at the end we have to return the max. So this is the change required for this and then we are good to go. So in this case also the time complexity will be like same as O of Mn, right? And as we are doing a recursion call, that will form an internal stack and that will take some space, right? Now we will submit the solution. So now if we submit this solution, it is working. Thanks for watching.